Buenos dias, buenas noches. We're about to get into our series 2 of our New Year, New Goals savings on our nails. Okay, yesterday we was having problems with our little drill bit. I did get this hand almost completed. I just want to bring you back up. I figured out a way to use it and to remove that part at the top. Right now we're going to remove it. Only thing I did was really just pretty much pull that part up. I didn't do nothing too technical. I just pulled that part up and pulled a new one in if I could do my buffering. So that's what we'll be working on today, series 2. And then series 3, we'll come back up and start putting our acrylic on to see how that works. So let's get into that. Let me see. Let's see if I could do some creative, you know, face mask while we're doing this with our series 2. Something cute and creative. Because I was like, I'm not going to the nail salon. I'm not. I'm going to just do it myself. It was take me 2-3 days because I am working in between. And this what this is about. So we got our little nail drill because like I said yesterday, we was having complications with for today. And then, of course, I got my nail file out. I did have my other one, the big one I showed you all yesterday. And I have my regular one just in case I have to go in and do it on top. But what we're doing today only, if we just go ahead and use our nail filer, which is our nail drill. And we're going to go ahead and get through buffing this nail polish, y'all. So like you say, you see, we almost got it off of one hand. Then we're going to work on this hand. So let's go. So if you're doing this along with us, let's go. And it's better to put your hand on something like a hard surface because it can easily come off better when you prop your hand on something, just like you is in a nail salon. You got your hand propped on something. I don't have anything to prop my hand on, but I could get like this. My old tissue box holder and see if that's going to help. See, that surface, by being on the surface, is just real way better off because you got your hand attached to something. Make sure you have your old dry towel around somewhere and, a paper towel or something for when you get all of this debris everywhere. You'll be good to go. And try not to get too close to your cuticle because this is a drill and you don't want to keep on just drilling in that one spot because it will go into your tender spot and have a real sore when you're trying to do that. We're just trying to buff off as much as we can with this file. And what I do is I just go in circular motion up and down that nail and put on the dry surface. This is the kind you plug in, so it's not that like the plug-in kind. I probably need to get the plug-in kind. And then just go to work. Just don't think about it. Because I said, even if it takes me 3 to 4 days, I'm going to get it done. In between me working. And I just go around in a circle and keep on buffing until I get all the nail polish up. As much as I can, then it kind of can get up because it is gel nail polish. I just file it off with my big buffer nail file. I just take and buff it off with the rest, which the little buffer nail file I just showed you all. And I got another big one too that I showed you all yesterday. So now we're going to go ahead and get started with this hand because this is the hand that we got started up in this daggone USB one. And it's going to slow you down some. It's supposed to be the same thing, but I just try to stay away from the cuticle part. Now people say, how you going to be able to do your own nails? You got long nails. We're going to show you. I'm a left-handed person. We're going to make it happen. You're going to learn today. And you can put a mask on too. If you don't want all this debris stuff to pop in your face, I got one in there. I'm just coming here real quick to show you all that I did get the drill working. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to get the rest of this off. When I get back later on, we do Series 3. So make sure you subscribe and follow me so you can see Series 3 where we actually apply the acrylic and buff the rest of it off. That nail file if we have to. And like I said, when we buffing it off around the cuticle areas, that's the part you want to go real slow. Because this is a drill. You're drilling. You don't want to drill this shit in your skin. And just go around in a circle of motion, up and down, till you get all that nail polish off. And if you just got regular nail polish, you can still do this, but I just tell you, just dip it up in nail polish remover, get some nail polish remover, get it off probably quicker. Then you can buff the rest of it off and boom, you'll be way quicker. But we almost got it all. Most definitely get what you pay for. I wish that phone stopped ringing. Like every time I get ready to go live, that's my phone want to ring off the chain. Just got 2 little more fingers to go, then we can buff the rest of this thing. Like I said, next time I just get the plug-in drill. That's what I probably got to invest in after the holidays, get the plug-in come. Then when we do pedicure and manicure number 2, it'll just be boom, boom, boom. And right there, the cuticle area, like I said, when we go up and down, I go slow. But we ain't trying to drill our little cuticles in and then have our little hand sore. Especially if you work with your hand a lot throughout the day. You ain't trying to get them disabled. So I try to get as much as I can. Then I get right up under there like the nails normally. That end piece right here. I just go slightly right up underneath that part where you normally join the nails at where you do your tips and stuff when you apply it. But these are my nails. I'm just getting where that cuticle part at where they had buffed it, and when it lifts from that acrylic they put on top and gel, you could tell the difference. Because it started lifting. And honey, before I even start trying to do this journey for the first time doing my own, I used to wait 3 to 4 weeks to go get my nails done because it was so expensive. Like I said, it went from $200 to $175 to $150, now to $125, and that's without no design. They're just with the strict gel. If I just get regular nail polish, it'd be $100. I'm like, why? I keep on getting my nails cut down. You're not doing anything. And this is short to me at this point. I'm not going down eating anymore. So it's like, what we going to do? Well, you still using about our nail polish, but I bring my own nail polish. They still want to take this $5 off. I'm like, man, I'm not doing that. And every time you go back, of course, they have a different price for no reason at all. I said, you know what? You can keep, you're on your little pandemic prices. I'm out. I told my husband, I said, I don't care if I mess up. The next time I try it myself. And here we go. So let's do this journey together. Let me know in the comments if you're going to take this journey too. If you're tired of being sick and tired. I know I am. Now, but you got the money to do it. It's okay to get yourself pampered every blue moon. But maybe your birthday, anniversary, or holiday. But the holidays is coming up, baby. And I'm still doing it myself. Because they're going to go up even more for the holidays. Because they know they got to get their families and stuff too. Sometimes with these drills, sometimes it do good if it's down on the surface. Sometimes it do good up. You just got to find out what your drill like. Because, baby, I ain't got time for the thing keep going in and out. I'm going to try to get off as much as possible. Then I'm going to buff the rest of it off. Then when we get back for Series 3, we're going to start applying our acrylic. Girl told me yesterday she bumped into me. She said, your nails look good. I'm like, okay, thank you. Because, we over here buffing stuff. We ain't even try to do anything. We like this type of mode. I believe because she's saying the natural nails or whatever. She's like, oh, that's cute or whatever. But you wait till we get done. It might not look good to you, but it's gonna look good to us. Cause guess what? We save so much money and we doing it. And you do that times. I normally, like I said, get it done once a month because I can't afford twice a month. Times 12. Look how much we'll be saving. We'll still be saving between 15 to 1800. Depends on if we get designs on 2 fingers, 5 fingers, 10 fingers, or what. Every dollar counts. It adds up. You can put that towards something else, maybe vacation, saving for emergency funds like your car repair or another bill that keeps going up and you trying to figure out why it's going up. That's why it's good to keep paper towels because this debris is everywhere. And I'm trying to get these last 2. If not, we're going to try to buff it off the rest of the way. But it keep on going in and out. These is, you get what you pay for. That's what it is. It's a little cheap drill. So you get what you pay for sure. I'm going to get the other buffer out, the bigger one too. We're going to do the best we can. I mean, but I'm going to end up ordering the plug-in kind. Then that way I can have 2 different kinds. If one let me down, I have another one to go to. As you go in the store and buy these things are arm and leg. I don't know. When I used to go, they might have them cheaper now, like in Sally's and beauty supply stores, stuff. They know a lot of people doing the home nail salon thing. Or a lot of people, you know, start to do others from home. And they go up there and get those little kits. But like I said, I got this from Amazon for the whole kit for $16.99, so I can't go wrong. Main thing was that black nail polish. That's the main thing I'm trying to buff out because the orange came out pretty quick. The tip right here for the fall put up here, it's the black, baby. So what we're going to do is go down to that bottom cuticle area and buff it slowly. Because when we apply acrylic, we're going to go back on top and buff it again with the regular nail file. We're just trying to get as much of this black off as we can. Then we'll file the rest. And I just try to make sure I make every minute and second count. Like I'm supposed to be on the way to work, but I said, let me go ahead and try to get in me a quick session real quick. Yeah, I'm going to have to get the plug-in kind. Because this could irritate, man. Like I said, this is the kind you plug in USB, and some got the battery operating. But I just want to get the kind that you plug in, baby. They saying that the USB ones are more powerful. It's just as powerful, I should say, as the plug-in kind, but I don't know. I'm just old school. Let me plug my thing and keep going. I ain't got time for all this going in, back and forth. I'm ready to get it done. It's already going to be a process by it being my first time, and then by my nails, I don't think they're long, just by being longer. So I'm going to take my time to do it. So I already did my hair and my lashes, so the nails are the last thing. So I was like, I'll be holiday ready then. And if you stand in one spot too long on your nail, you're going to feel it's going to start burning. So you don't want to just drill in one spot. I think I'm good. As much as I'm going to get off, because this baby just ain't doing nothing. It's probably time for me to change his head again. But like I said, you get what you pay for. Get what you pay for. So now, probably a good time if I had my acrylic already done, at least do one hand for it could soak, then come back to the next, then it'd be completely dry for sure. And I don't know. I think that's gonna probably be the best I could get. I'm gonna have to buff the rest of it off. Let me just see if I need to take anything off my toenail part, because earlier I had did last night. The only thing I had like left was my big toe. Like I said, it's just the fact that it's up on. Like I said, it's got friction, so you don't want to stay up there too long. Let's get it the best you can, and then you just file the rest of it off. I probably got to get my other nail file for this. And everybody's sensitivity levels are different. I'll just use this nail file just to buff the rest of it off. Let me see. And then I had a little scraper. Sometimes you can take that too and lift it. AKA your little scapula. Sometimes this work too. Because it's got the little flat tip up here, but not like too sharp. Where you can just get around the corners and stuff and try to help lift some of it up. And like I say, your goal is to try to get as much up and you just file the rest of it off. And a lot of people go back with the same color they tuck off. Now, if you go back with the same color you tuck off, you ain't really got to be this technical. Just get down as much as you can and buff it. And go ahead and start doing your top coats and stuff. Baby, I'll sit down. Yeah, we got that part done. Let's go ahead and let Mr. in. Hold on, we're going to go ahead and get this buffing that off, then we're out of here since he's back. All right. Let him in. We're going to get this done. We're going to get out of here, but I want to show you all the progress we had going. is our filing system. When you get back, only thing we have to do, start with our acrylic. Like I said, we're going to get the plug-in kind of next time. Like every time we get to the hand I wanted to go, that's when it starts airing. And some people get as far as they can buff it. They can't get it all so well. They just put that acrylic on top and keep going. It's going to buff it off anyway. When you get to doing all that filing and stuff to it at the end. And I think this is the best I'm going to get on this because, baby, I'll be up here airing all day. All right. I said we're going to buff some more of it off. Then later on, I'm going to just come back and start applying our acrylic. I see my nail salon go through so many nail files quickly. Especially got longer nails and like a lot of dark polish stuff check off. And eating up all of that good extra strength in the bristle they have on that one side. And if you have any nails loose, if else will come off, it's just best to go ahead and take your little glue, just a small amount, and apply it then, but they have the strength. When you go up there and file and apply your acrylic. But I think we're good to go for later. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good enough. I'll put this back there and wipe this off. Like I said, that's why it's always good to have your little hand towel. I sweated up the storm already. And that's the best thing about doing it yourself, you know. How far to go, and if you feel yourself hurting yourself, you know when to stop. Because sometimes you go to the nail salon, they get so far in your cuticle, you're like, ouch. You're like, oh, sorry. And then you'll know how far to go as far as the strengthening of your nails, if you like applying tips or whatever. Or if you're just doing a fill-in, you know if you need to go up there and just apply a little bit more glue or whatever the case may be. Or just replace that whole nail in particular. All right, babies, but that was my series 2 of our 2026 journey of doing our nails from home to save us some money. Between $1,500 to $2,000 a year. Really, I ain't include the pedicure that I be getting because I want to match my nails. So that could go towards what? Home repair, car repair, vacation, date nights, family nights. Just want to take myself on a splurge shopping spree. Or whatever. So I thank you all for your likes, shares, follows, your comments, your gifts. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to me. You'll be notified the next time I post another amazing video. Stay tuned for series 3 where we go ahead and do our powder, apply liquids, get our acrylic up here, and start doing our cute little nail polish and our design. So stay tuned. Adios, amigos. Mwah.